All of them?
Yeah.
Even the Instagram account? Even though?
Yep.
All of them? You all right? All right.
39.
And we are live, Unapologetic, Fab 5 Friday. It is the end of the week and it has been a long, long week. Gentlemen, how are you today?
Hey, I'm gonna
I wanted you to be by your mic.
I can say
Say whatever you want.
free and get the hot seat.
And today is Unapologetic episode number 39. 39, we are sponsored by Jars by Jasmine and RJ Payne.
And
Are those our own sponsors?
now we got another one, G.
We got open slots for sponsors.
We do.
We got Mike Check Entertainment, Katrina Danielle, the Father's Day, Comedy Dash, music and all that shit.
That's a sponsor?
Yeah.
So-
That's what we're supposed to do next
And
week.
it looked like we will be in the building.
You sure?
It looks-
You should have let me know.
It's looking like
I didn't know anything about
what's going on.
This is above y'all pay grade.
I'm supposed to show up?
Yeah.
Day off.
Just come, dance, man.
No, you
Dance.
had plenty.
Dance, monkey.
Dance.
So next Sunday, next Friday, we'll be at Mike Check Presents Father's Day Comedy Bash. Come out June 14th. Discounted tickets for $25.
Bucks.
All right.
Skin bone. We
Are we
got
free?
it free. Yeah. We're
Free
free
club.
free
Unapologetic in the building.
It's a real thing. Out west.
Didn't know.
All the
that's-
foes, the lords, the
Where?
breeze get in free.
Where?
For real.
It's in the hood. I'm
Don't
done
worry
with
about
that.
it. You'll be there.
You will be doing no more paydays off for you. Mark A. Twain is in the building. How are you, sir?
You drunk.
Okay, you real good, huh? Okay. And we got, I don't know if it's Michael Jackson, Mike Fantastic. He is really blinged out today with the, wow.
He always mess my name up. It's Mike Tastic.
Mike Tastic, Mike Fantastic, Mike
No
Jackson.
fantastic.
Today,
No jack.
got the military gold today.
Yo, I want this
All I
for
want to
tomorrow.
say is that
G's not even here. Wow.
for 39 straight weeks and 2 times a week. I mean, we have to give it up for the one, the only Antonio White Sox SC Reed is in the building.
Right on the cut.
And we have our lone person from the suburb, Wheaton, Mr. Dale Rogers in the building. And it has been a week for him.
Dale, what you call Dale? That ain't his name.
What I say?
You call Dale Rogers. What's his real name?
Oh, Dale the Truth Teller. And he does have some stories for us today with
Suburban ass Red Bull.
Ginsburg.
You can't purchase this in the city.
That's
Yes, you
Aquafina.
can. You guys gotta
That's Red Bull Light.
That's
No,
Taurus.
it's not.
Taurus
It's
beer.
a little flavor. I've
You
never
guys
seen
gotta-
that can before.
Wow. Put it away. It's not about me, guys.
Dale the Truth Teller he was activated from the injured list on Monday, and in his first at bat, he hit a 2-run homer over the fence at Eckerd Park. Dale is back. He did not make it around.
Artificial run. Artificial just gave it to me.
They just gave it to us and we'd have to run. And then on Tuesday, the Truth Teller was gifted for Father's Day a baby boy. Congratulations.
I stand up for that. I said not you. It's your mom.
Okay.
It's your mom.
Dale Rogers gifted a baby boy. What's your baby boy's name?
And Tony.
Close, but not it. You know he's a junior. He's absolutely a junior.
You gonna bring that fucking name back?
Bring it back. So wait, listen. I told this guy that he said you didn't do that.
I
said,
feel
I
it.
definitely did. What's the problem?
That name should never be spoken after 80, whatever fucking year you was born.
Why?
Ain't no more fucking Terrence.
Well,
Hey,
you know, I went to the pediatrician lady. She said that's a very powerful name. I love
She
that
gotta
name.
say that.
She didn't have to say that. I
She
said
white?
that's her father's name.
She
No,
white?
she was like Indian or some shit.
They don't know no fucking name.
Oh,
Fuck
nigga.
both of them. Okay. Junior.
Right. All right.
Weak ass name,
Oh,
man.
man.
What's your name?
Fuck
Your
y'all
your
niggas.
son a dream too?
That shit weak as hell.
You know what I'm saying? Let's do it. Right. Your weak ass. You should have did.
Hey,
Your weak ass.
Let them have
I
their own thing.
I didn't want to do that tomorrow because he would have some very tough shoes to fill if he was to follow mine.
No, I think that'd be easy. That ain't why I didn't go. Let them have own child.
And I think yours has surpassed you already.
Yeah, that is. We could swap Mari in right now. Same
you
show.
can sit there if you like.
Same fucking show.
You're out.
Mari, come on down.
He's nervous.
Wow, these guys.
Yeah,
So congratulations to Dale, the truth teller. Before we get into the main event today, we went out to the Hyde Park Brew Fest last Sunday. Mark, Mike, and I, and the people do Unapologetic out in the street.
Is this true?
You know what?
Cause he was tagged. I thought he was ribbing.
I don't know if they
Me
was
too.
serious or not, but they was politicking about coming on the show.
Is it people he already knew?
No, it was people from high school, like
Okay.
random people. It wasn't nobody who normally watch, who you
Okay.
see in tech. It was people we didn't even know was watching.
Oh man, we fucking made it, Joe.
We ain't make it yet.
Oh my bad.
So shout
We
out to
we
the
voted
good
now.
people out there.
Neighborhood superstars.
Yeah, we are on our way. Barrow and Giselle Music, they are real good people. We saw them out there. We saw
I raised
Miss
them.
Mason, Crystal Mason. We saw her out there. too.
That was a principal doing it, right?
Yeah,
Bristol
Town
Mason.
Sister.
Yeah, damn.
She
You
ready?
got the thing for
No,
him?
no.
Applesauce there.
What?
You
That's
didn't,
my homegirl.
you didn't like Crystal Mason?
No, that's in the program. I watched that grow up.
Oh, okay.
What you mean?
Oh, you didn't want to be a predator.
Yeah, I pick my victims. It's not happening. You just gonna give me one.
Okay.
Right there.
Well, Dale, the truth teller, we know you have a story from the 1990s. We want you to tell as soon as we bring out our next guest, who is our 46th guest, and we've been knowing him a very long time. He has been privy to a lot of years in the National Football League, and we are privileged for this opportunity for him to be in the Unapologetic Studios and to give us insight on his world as a professional athlete. That goes beyond our professionalism, striking out in basketball and all that stuff, which he was a part of. So, without further ado, give it up for former NFL superstar player, the one and the only, number 90 boogeyman, Fred Evans.
He ain't no sack. You supposed to be back. Oh, I want you to walk. Cheap version.
Right, that's the
It's
ringtone
alright.
version.
You can have my seat, man. You can always sit on my
Welcome, sir. How are you?
Doing, how we doing?
Fred in the building. What up, fool?
I got you long way. How you doing tonight?
I'm good, man. You good?
You gotta speak loud. We gotta hear you.
Oh, yeah. I'm doing good. How you doing, Anthony?
It's Sir on this show, is Sir Goodwin Live, or Judge Goodwin, whichever one you want to.
Judge.
I never heard Judge.
I never heard Judge.
But that's why I have the gavel and the rope.
The guy was normally
If
a
mama named him Clay, I'm gonna call him Clay.
cash.
Fred, welcome to the show. At first, I want to get this set. Are you a Vikings fan or a Bears fan? Who do you root for? You played 6 seasons with the Vikings, 7 seasons with the Vikings, and 1 with the Miami Dolphins. Are you a blue Bears or purple Vikings? Looks like Hooley is purple Vikings today.
Who is an Eagles fan?
I think
And
it
I'm
was
standing right next to it.
Wasn't there an honor for the Minnesota?
For the people we lost, yeah.
Okay.
And the Minnesota Rams.
Let's hear it.
I'm rooting for both, honestly.
No, you gotta choose.
Fred, we not
It's
doing
a
that.
love for Sox, Bears,
No, that's
Vikings.
not true. Actually, I have to say, I'm still a Viking.
You a
Let's
Vikings?
go.
All right.
Just because you played for him?
Right up the street.
I still have a lot of friends that play, you know, a lot of guys still close to me. So I really just root for my friends at this point.
Okay.
So your friends playing the Bears, you rooting for them.
Yeah, of course.
So you're at a game at Soldier Field. You're going in Viking purple.
Yeah, every year.
As a
Wow.
matter of fact, I did put this on for you, Fred. That's love, Joe. You know. Give me a hug, man.
Block it out. Block it out. Block it out.
Well, Fred, we are all surprised that you even made it to the NFL. And on this show is Dale G, the truth teller, the storyteller, and but we'll let him tell us why we thought you
Oh, yeah.
would never be on another football field ever again.
You know what?
Speaking to
I didn't
the-
expect to be put on the spot, but I'm gonna go ahead and tell it. Fred, we kind of talked about this, so buckle your seatbelt. We were playing at what, Lane Tech? Then we were playing at Lane
Gordon
Tech.
Tech.
Gordon Tech. It was like an 8-on-8 football game. Pickup game. We used to play in the hood, no pads, crush each other. You know, we used to play these dudes. They was beating our ass. I think Fred got a handoff, and it sounded like somebody fucking punched a cardboard box. And Fred dropped, and we were like, "Damn, are you okay?" We thought he was fucking dead. I never saw him again. But striking out, football, anything.
He parried?
Yeah, he was gone. He was gone. And the next thing I heard was Goodwin say, "Yeah, you know, Fred going to the league." I say, "Fred, hell no, no, not Fred." I used to look him up on Madden every year and put him on the Bears. So I had Fred. I'm not gonna throw his ratings out, but he was on the team. He was on the team. I ain't gonna lie.
You better move his ass. Put him running that way.
I put you in. You started for me every fucking season.
That, shout out to Mo. That was our
Shout out to Mo.
freshman. That was our freshman year of high school.
You
This
said
is
child,
1998. We met at the Cedric train station.
I
We
missed
talked
that.
the Brown line up to Urban Park up to Gordon Tech, and Fred got close. We had Cooler that game. We had Terrence Easton. We had
Let me
Kendall.
tell you how I remember this story.
Oh, so you come to real story.
So really what happened was, I got hit in the throat.
You were clothesline.
You
They
didn't
kept
even
it like
close
that.
line.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm done with this shit.
I walked over to him. He was like, "Good, I think I'm dying."
You couldn't breathe. He was like, "Damn, you alright?"
He was can't breathe, but can't breathe.
Can't
Breathe.
breathe.
Close out in my throat.
And they whooped our ass. I mean, we thought we
That
was
wasn't-
good.
We didn't even want the ball. Like, I was like, you know, look, throw the ball. Fuck that. I'm just
No,
going. I ain't even open. Fuck it.
That was a long ride home.
Was it y'all lost to black people?
Nah, it was mixed. Them motherfuckers played.
Y'all lost to the mix?
Yeah, we
The
lost
North
so
Side
much.
Chinese.
Oh, y'all set us back,
Mostly
y'all.
Hispanic.
Them motherfuckers played together before. That was a real team.
Yeah, they played on the freshman Gordon Tech team.
Oh,
So it was after they season. They got our ass apart.
It wasn't, I mean, yeah, that was my last day.
So it was tackle football.
It was
Yeah.
No bad, stupid
We
football.
know pretty
He
much.
say stupid football. You know, we used to play with no pads.
We just see what happened when they put some pads on.
Shit gets real.
Yeah.
So why don't you tell us about the early days, Fred? You went COD, you started there.
No,
Did they have a team there?
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
So I went to U of I, as you know.
Okay.
I left U of I, was college DuPage for 2 years and down in Texas State.
Okay.
Was Turner still there when you was there?
Yeah, he was like, right.
So you didn't take the
Traditional route.
traditional route, right?
No. I took the road less traveled, but it all worked out for the
Oh
best.
yeah.
Yeah, you made it, my boy.
Texas State. Where's Texas State?
San Marcos, baby.
San
Shout
Marcos,
out to the
Texas.
Bobcats.
Is it the Texas State or
Texas.
regular?
No, the Texas.
Okay. You can say it's the.
And then you were drafted. We were drafted where?
To Miami.
Okay. Yeah.
212.
Hit 212.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
He got picked before Brady, honestly. We looking at life.
Wow.
That was the same draft? You the same draft?
That's a lie for the show.
Yeah, we can lie.
He
Yeah.
got picked right before Brady.
Wow.
Brady.
I don't really know.
Brady was like,
But yeah, they got to Miami and then the rest is history.
How did that feel to be drafted?
It's pretty chill. I was actually sitting at home with my mother, and then we went to Cheesecake Factory. Obviously, it wasn't real like glitzy. We were just sitting at home watching the draft, and then everything transpired. We took it from there.
So were you surprised?
No, because I was good, so I wasn't
So
really
you knew
worried.
you was going someplace, you just didn't know what.
Yeah, you don't really. I came out of college the year before. It was kind of cool to be from a small university. So like, they were all telling me that, don't be surprised if you don't get picked earlier. It's because of the school. It's because of the competition of the level. So like, when we played big school, I just had to ball out. But I wasn't really worried about that. The draft don't really mean nothing to me. I mean, it means a lot. Don't tell me. But once you get on the field, you pretty much it's the same thing as college. It's just like baseball, basketball. You really see
I
it.
got one more question. When you were in college, did you break any records?
I didn't break any records, but
Any like games that stood out?
oh yeah, I had some good games. Played really good versus Texas. And I had a really couple good games, but I was player of the year in my conference.
What position you play?
D-tackle, defensive tackle.
You played with Kevin Williams, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how was that? Like practicing and like developing?
Well, I mean, you learn a lot from him on the field, but he's one of the best guys I've ever met in life. So he's a steady dude. But yeah, you can't help but learn from him, Pat Williams. I played with a lot of these great D-line actually.
Jerry
Trailer,
Yeah.
J.A., Jerry Allen,
That had to be fun.
Jason
Jared
Taylor.
Allen.
Brett Favre. How was Favre? If you don't mind me asking.
Well, it's a great teammate. Funny guy, team guy, really just wanted to win, and that's pretty much about it. It did get quiet the first time he walked in the building.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did. We played against him the year before that, and then it's different when you practice, you work with somebody, you know what I mean? Because it is work, you know what I'm saying? So,
Did anybody have you like in awe when you like
I was
when
going
you
to
first saw him?
who was that starstruck player that you saw that?
Oh shit, it's Tom Brady.
nah, I would never really, it's just, let me say something right there. I was never really starstruck, but when we did play the Patriots the first time, when we played actually the Colts my rookie year, I got a chance to hit Peyton Manning, and it's kind of like, felt like,
I made it.
well, I made it, but I mean, they same people you hit in college, but it's just different.
So that segued me over to my next question. Like, I'm not really football savvy like the rest of them, but I know your position, defensive tackle.
Hey, shoot, Fred, get down.
The point of your position is to tackle motherfuckers, right?
Yeah.
So what's the most tackles you had in an NFL game?
In the game, actually, I think it was versus the Bears.
Have you had
Oh.
any sacks?
Look how he looked at you. Look how he looked
I
at
had one of my best games in Soldier Field, actually. We beat it, yeah.
What's
First
your
time.
stats?
I
I was watching.
had like 4 tackles, I had about 3 tackles for loss, like 5 tackles in the sack.
I'm like, this nigga wanna do something. He wanna do something when he play the
Who was that
band.
quarterback at the time?
Color.
I just wanted to
We
say.
watching this shit.
Yeah.
I'm mad as fuck at you. I'm like, get us nigga get us a ticket or something in.
Was that the same game y'all injured our offensive lineman?
Yeah.
What's his name?
You said,
Fred probably did it.
Yeah,
Cut him,
right.
chop him at the legs and shit.
The offense, he was from Louisiana. That's how I remember.
Cruz? No, not Owen.
Nah.
He had dreads.
Oh, you talking about, shit.
Which
I know what you're
is
talking about. I'm happy fresh.
you. Is it the dude that got from the Saints?
strip mall.
Nah, I said that. I'm having a brain fart, but I know exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we got it.
I want to go back a tad to Brett Favre. My mother is probably watching and she wants to know questions about Brett Favre. That's her
That's my
favorite player. I don't know why.
He's the greatest. What do you mean? Why?
In the locker room.
Wait. The greatest. You
Please.
serious, Brett Favre?
In my opinion, Brett Favre is the
You
greatest.
just throwing shit out again, guys.
Well, who is it?
Tom Brady is.
Well, the best quarterback ever to touch a football is Aaron Rodgers. But my
What are you
favorite.
saying? You just a new millennium guy. You like any
Yeah,
new quarterback.
yeah.
New
Who the fuck
player.
better than Aaron Rodgers?
Peyton
Oh, he
Manning.
said- Wait,
Who you finna say? No, I'm sorry. Tom Brady. I'm sorry. I meant to say.
Skill-wise,
I hate
Tom Brady
Peyton
is better than Aaron Rodgers?
Yes. Who you saying?
I'm a rock with Favre, man. Athletically.
My mouth is wild.
No, it's only because it's great. Like, you know, when I look at
He
him,
do all the picks and shit.
It
but
don't matter.
I'm looking at he assistant quarterback to me. That's it.
What you got?
I'm going with Peyton.
Hey.
I'm going with Peyton, but I do agree with
The guy who fucking lost every year when it counted
He
most.
always had wide receivers.
The best, he the best regular season quarterback.
The Patriots. They run the table on them Super Bowls.
Yeah, I
No, they
could.
don't. Look, Tom Brady doesn't have receivers. All these quarterbacks y'all
Tom
talking
Brady
about.
He got a system.
Okay, he had Randy Moss. Name Reggie Wayne.
It's been proven that
Come on.
he cheated. Don't
I'm
nobody
going
talk
with
about the
Tennessee.
cheating.
All right, let's.
Wait, he gonna say time.
Who you got? You go with Tom?
Yeah.
People understand, in every other sport, it's a series. You know what I'm saying? With football, it's one game and you go home.
Yeah.
Like home. Not
Yeah.
like, oh, we can get this shit together and try and come back next week. So for him to win that many Super Bowls in that amount of time and still be playing, it's really, ain't really close.
Good system. season and great offensive lines. You know, keep them
I
healthy.
think
keep
he brushing
them
that
nice.
off because it can't just be that, right, Fred?
It's him.
Yeah, it's him.
It's the way they do things.
Right.
At some point, you gotta give him that credit.
Oh, I mean,
This
It's
nigga said-
assistance.
But you gonna give it to Peyton
they're
Manning.
cheating. I think that they're cheating.
What, Peyton Manning? That's what you gonna give it to?
Wins and losses.
Nobody talk about the Chiefs.
I had New England Patriots on my
Peyton
paper,
Manning.
so I guess we can stay there. So you are. What are your feelings about the Watergate? I mean, the Flakegate and the stealing signs and all that. So, what is your opinion on this great dynasty that was a dynasty even when? What was your last year in the NFL?
13.
2013. They were a dynasty then,
Yeah.
winning Super Bowl. What is your opinion on the Brady Belichick dynasty?
It all amounts to wins and losses, bro. Really.
Okay.
And if you think about it like this, they start at the head, so Belichick treat Tom Brady like everybody else. So once you had a level of respect between your players as the best player, that transpires to the coach, then you ain't really never gonna have no problems. They might as well just do your job up there winning. So you know,
He
Yeah,
actually
I
tried
took
to
it.
he actually tried to get rid of Brady.
I don't know about that.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
So
That's
like,
the one of the-
is your mindset because like you won't answer to the fact that they keep saying cheat? Do you believe if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying? Because you can't keep saying something.
You ain't trying.
Yeah, I mean, that, if he's saying that
They
about
win.
some wins and losses,
They won though, right?
that's what I'm saying. So
Yeah,
that is you
It's in
saying
the
that?
books. It's in the books.
If y'all can still, if
If
y'all can
it's in the
still
book,
sign.
if it's in the books, ain't no need to talk about it no more.
Yeah, but I'm saying, if you can still sign, wouldn't you still sign?
No, man, hell no.
They
That's
had video, they had
That's right.
audio, everything.
Fastballs. Over that way. We cheat.
I wouldn't want it that way.
Everybody does that stuff though.
Go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna make you tell too much. We gonna ask.
They always bringing up Bond's past or whatever. Like he was juiced up. They don't bring up Brady's past.
That's two different things.
I don't know how it is. Cheating
Bonds
is
is
cheating.
steroid.
Cheating
But I still
is
think
cheating.
he's great. I still think
he's
he's
great.
It's different. It's different, bro.
Y'all think.
That's physical enhancement.
Right. Thank you, Mike. Physical
Fucking
enhancement.
putting a video camera on what you doing.
Nah,
That's
You
not
gotta
equal.
execute.
Yeah, you know where the person gonna be.
You know what I'm gonna do. I don't. I can't
But
execute.
it's not the same as steroiding your body up and fucking crushing the ball.
I think it's
improving
worse.
your hand-eye
I think it's
coordination.
worse. Because at least you can walk bonds, but and if you know what somebody
Right,
play,
if Bonds know
you
the
can.
pitch.
Well, I don't agree with that one.
You
So
know what
if
I'm saying?
Bonds,
Deflate
if Bonds
it.
know the pitch that's coming, then that's
But you don't know he knows, so you gonna throw that same pitch.
Right.
And he gonna-
Deflategate is Deflategate. You know what I'm saying? Cheating and all that shit. But
Have
that's
you
still
ever met Brady and Belichick?
Never met.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, is it just like after the game, blah blah blah, or
Yeah.
you know,
Through passing.
how's Belichick?
I don't know him like that now, but he's a pretty stern guy.
You just say, hey, how you doing? Big game.
Yeah.
you know,
Chin up and
Right.
shit.
you don't move his lips too much.
Good game.
Not a talk. I don't know him like that.
Who the most down to earth player? Like somebody like how you went
That's like that you wouldn't assume.
yeah, that you wouldn't assume.
Yeah, like
Well, you
super.
know, Brett Favre.
He said it.
So you can walk up to Brett Favre in the locker room.
He
and
will
talk
do
to him.
Old Town Road right now.
I probably would assume, yeah, we probably might actually.
What about AP?
That's what I
Yeah,
wanted to
that's
say.
right there. That's my brother, man. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
a good guy. But you know, you gotta think like everybody's from different walks of life. So
Right.
you know what I mean? He's all, you know, down south good, like, you know.
Who is that player that you love to play with, but you would hate as a
A
opponent?
competitor?
Yeah,
That's a good question. Probably Adrian.
really.
Don't want to get his.
Probably Adrian, or let me give you a good one off of defense. Probably Randy Moss, actually. Because you know I played with Randy the second time when he came back to Minnesota.
Right, right.
And yeah.
He was an asshole.
No, he's just good.
And he
He's
let you
an
know
asshole
you
at
go.
all.
Like
On the field, he's an asshole, but as a person, he's a great guy. Kind of a dog, but he's a good dude. Huh?
I believe it, yeah.
Why, you already had some preconceived notion, didn't you? Huh?
look at
Yeah,
Bill.
I can say
Bill
that.
play.
I would think
Nah, I'm
that Randy
saying,
Moss
you
is
see,
an
like,
asshole.
Why?
Why on the field? Yeah, because from NFL field, you see the little audio, you be like, yeah, he be talking shit on the field, but then
You talking
But you're
cash
supposed
money
to.
now.
right, you're
Really?
supposed to, but then like off the field, they
Yeah,
you
country
see they
bumpkin.
get country, right, exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Like,
It's
wow,
a bit rural.
yeah, West Virginia.
He's from West Virginia, but nah, he's a great teammate.
Okay, they being nice to you. Who is a bad fucking teammate?
Ah, man.
Jason Taylor?
No.
You did put Jason Taylor.
Yeah, bad teammates, I've never really had a bad teammate.
Okay.
Who
Like
treated
that.
you like you were not on the top? So we give you superstar players, and you say that they're all approachable. Who was that person that they were like, oh, you're just a, at one point you were a starter, but at one point you were reserves. Oh, that's just a reserve. You can't come in our section.
But see, that's y'all opinion on the outside. People don't act like that in the locker room.
Well, that's what we asked.
Well, that's what I'm telling you.
Uh-huh.
What I'm telling you is it's the same thing in the locker room anyway. The only thing is it's just the highest level that you can play at.
Okay.
It's the same thing with the same people, the same character.
Now you being a
everything.
defensive end, they say offensive linemen are the dirtiest players in football. So did you ever come across like a real dirty offensive lineman?
Olin Cruz. Olin's really good though. Olin's
Like,
really
he
practice.
is, he's true.
You know what I mean? But you can only get as dirty as you let somebody get. Now, however, there have been lines that have been crossed, but you handle those things accordingly.
And what do they do to cross the line? Like,
Grab you the wrong
I would
way.
say,
Not grabbing you like the wrong
Right.
It's just like pull you the wrong way or,
Oh, okay.
jerk you the wrong way or
Say
like
wrong.
or more so like they do something and act real passive like they didn't try and do it. You know what I mean?
After play, you
Oh man, I'm sorry about that. No,
Did you know what you was doing?
So do you warn them like, bro?
You get one time, and then after that, then you gotta handle things accordingly.
Right, of course.
Yeah, but you give them a time or two, and then you can usually tell in their face. You know what I mean? You can see them. You know when somebody giving you a half-ass apology or like, you know,
you can read
yeah,
it.
you can read it.
You can read
It's
it.
the same thing. Or like if they do something, they'll turn their back and just walk off real quick, like kind of fast, so you don't really know who hit you.
The drive-by.
Chopping the legs off.
And they just did it. Yeah.
I'm afraid I'm gonna be honest with you. I really didn't think that locker rooms were like that. I see locker rooms being divided. I see you got some people who are making, $20 million a season. Then you got some people who are making $1 million.
No, see, you talk about somebody's compensation for their ability. We talk about the locker room where we all sit, fellowship. You gotta think, man, we with each other more than our families for real, for real.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like a cliche statement. You know what I mean? Like we are. So you really learn about the person sitting next to you. And you gotta understand, football, it's more people, so you really have the most diverse group of walk of life. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like everybody just like-minded, like same things.
So how do you, like, because they were saying it was the battle and something like that, protests and stuff like that. So, like, I don't think he was really a part of that, right?
The Neil?
But, yeah, like, how they was really, like, how was the locker room, like, guys, are you still in touch with people that have the experience?
Yeah, of course. I mean, well, the biggest thing, see, you gotta understand, for most other sports, they don't wear a helmet, right?
Mm-hmm.
So basketball players know their faces are. Baseball players, not really, but in the right circumstances, so to speak. However, we get our hair cut, we get our hair done, we got kids, we have family members, we move around. We don't necessarily move in the veil of suburbia and just stay there and act like we're not inclusive in the community and stuff, so we move around. So I really just think all he was saying was, that could have been me. Say they didn't know it was me that day, and I shouldn't get a pass because the shit was going down. It shouldn't be that way, no way. Regardless of who it is, I shouldn't feel like, and it's hard. You gotta think. You going to practice and they want to ask you about the media. About your game in the media and whatnot, and then you got to look on TV at the same time and see this young kid just gunned down 24 hours before that. But you're supposed to sit up there and be vanilla about the whole thing and act like but something, enough was enough, I think.
But how does it make you feel, like, with the people that don't get it? Like the players who are like, oh, well, you can tell them.
Rephrase it, because you say, and I like when you going with it. You saying that the locker room is free and easy like we doing now. I'm going to give you a situation where you in there and you have a teammate that doesn't want to kneel. How would that make you feel?
It's to each their own. Everybody, it's not for me to decide. You kneel it. First of all, if you do kneel, don't really mean that you really.
About the call.
Yeah,
Right.
it's not like if you do it or don't do it, doesn't validate how you feel as a person. And like I said, football team is a big team, right?
It is.
And it's the most diverse group of people, and that goes both ways.
True.
So it ain't just like this for everybody, and everybody that plays football ain't just like this.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to respect and understand that, and with that, you kind of find a line, you know. I mean, any family, I'm pretty sure y'all disagree and argue, right?
Oh, hell yeah.
We had an argument last week.
They did, I heard.
Every week.
Every week. So they brought me in for pizza, Trey Pulley. That's how you guys do it.
So I'm gonna take it another direction real quick. So you about to be 36, right?
Yeah, thank you.
Drop his age, okay?
I mean, we all mid-30s, everybody. around
Drop my age.
31.
Why we
He said 31.
Now I'm 30.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
Early 30s.
Man, fuck that. So I mean, thinking back to when you was in your top physical shape, like your peak compared to now, is it a big transition? Like, are things very different for you? Like, I know
Can I move?
No, not move. Like everyday things. Like, you remember back when you was in your top physical, you know what I'm saying? Compared to now.
I ain't that bad. I mean, you know.
Are you still like 305?
No. I lost some. I lost like that. I'm probably,
You look smaller.
I don't know what I am now, but I stopped looking.
That's the trick, correct? Don't look. They gonna we good.
No, but
I
just wouldn't. I was. Y'all know me. I was never like a big dude growing up like this. It wasn't like I was like, there go Big Fred coming around. So it wasn't like when I was done, I was gonna balloon up to what I was bigger than.
Yeah, but when you see the numbers on paper, that shit look huge.
Yeah, no, but no.
Do they embellish the numbers?
No.
So you 6'4"?
Yeah.
Oh man, yo, bitch.
height check.
Man, he's jealous.
He's jealous.
So you 6'4", like
He
he's
looks right.
We want to make sure because he's the tallest.
This is our statistician, right?
Yeah.
He said, put us back to back right now.
I don't need to do that. I see him come in.
Monday night when we were playing baseball and we were winning, and one of the white guys,
Softball, baseball?
softball, 12 inch, different than 16, 12 inch.
You know that's what I play.
Yeah, I told you I'll put me on the
need
team.
it, right? Wow.
But yeah, what you say?
Hey, yeah, I heard it. It's in the mic.
I need you.
But the white guy said, I can't believe we're losing to these black guys.
Oh,
So
yeah.
he said that to Rob. He said it.
Did you say sarcastically?
No, he was serious. Like, he couldn't believe. You see how furious they were at the end of the game. They couldn't believe that they were. I didn't know he told me afterwards, because if he would have told us during the game, it would have been a fight. We would have been sarcastic as hell with them. So what do you?
Wow.
I know that in a room full of people, you got 50, 60 players. I know that you have to have those hillbilly assholes like, oh, they're taking the knee again. They're doing,
They're taking the knee
Yeah, that's
again.
what I mean. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh,
Like, when you trying to get them to understand, they're like, no, we only see it this way. You like, but that's not what he's saying. Now, fuck that. It's bad. It's wrong. You shouldn't be fucking doing it. You shouldn't have a place
You
to
know
live.
me. That's how I want
That's
to
what I'm
be
talking
too.
about. Like, you like, all right, man, how the fuck how can I have a conversation with you knowing that you feel the way you feel? Knowing that you're ignoring the fact that you see that shit is wrong, and you telling yourself that you're trying to find some type of reason.
Come on, piece of tranquility. Talk your way out of this one.
I'm talking my way out of it. All right, we have to separate things.
Okay.
Use the word job and coworkers.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't use the word locker room and teammates, right?
Okay.
Does everybody get along or have the same beliefs as their coworkers?
Hell no.
Exactly. It's the same thing with all coworkers. So with that being said, you just gotta, just because someone believes in something different don't mean you gotta jump down their throat and make it like they're supposed to do what you're supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you just say your piece, they say their piece, and then whatever it is, you keep it moving. Everybody don't vibe with everybody just because you're the best player or maybe you're on practice squad don't mean that determine your relationship or friendship with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't, the star player, the best players don't just hang out with, like, you hang out with who you vibe with, right? At any job, right?
On the real.
It's the same thing, yeah.
Well, I'm going to give you a harder question because I think it's going to go away from patriotism. Richie Incognito, I put you in the same situation. How do you handle it?
Well, he has a history of being,
An asshole.
yeah. So.
Because I know you, Fred. I want to know what you would have did.
You know what I mean? You know, first of all, you don't want to let it affect your game.
Okay.
You don't want to put yourself in a position where you can get fined and suspended. However, though, you handle things accordingly.
That's the answer.
Had him
Damn, he answered this shit right. Fuck you.
But you definitely need to have a conversation with that.
So were you disappointed with how the player, how they said that they were teammates, that it got out that, cause I don't want to do the black-white thing, cause Henry Goodwin said that shit, it made me mad. I'm glad I wasn't there, cause I'm a hothead friend. I wouldn't want it to get out that I'm saying that somebody a bully without whooping their ass. Did he take a more mature way that I can understand? Or is that the right way? Say that they were teammates, and if it's a tight-knit locker room, who gonna say what happened in that?
Well, I think the first thing that we first and foremost must remember is everybody's not a fighter.
Okay.
Regardless of how big, how strong you are, how tough you are, everybody's not a fighter, like a physical fighter. Everybody's not confrontational. Everybody's not with the shits.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I think he handled it the best way he knew how, because you have to assume that, you know, this is all hearsay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you haul off and slap somebody, and that's not in your character, then they can usually find the reason why you slapped them. You know what I mean?
On the right.
However, what I'm saying is that shit do be intimidating. You gotta think like these your teammates. They may be higher on the roster. You know, they may be
Yeah.
So that type of stuff do add into it. And then you gotta think like it's a certain line to where you determine like, is he playing with me or is he really serious?
Right.
And then once that line crosses, I mean, if you feel like you gotta defend yourself, then you gotta take your measures. But he was just in a bit of a tricky, particular situation, you know.
I just wanted to be his team.
Have you ever met Colin Kaepernick?
Hmm?
Have you ever met Kaepernick?
Yeah, we played against each other a couple times, but I never like hung out with him like that.
Okay. Racism. Give us an example of racism for you that you've experienced as an athlete or as an athlete.
That's a good one. Let me think. I'd probably say maybe like in college a little bit, because you know I went to school at Texas State.
That's
So
what
our
I
conference
was
is the Southern Conference. So we had to play like Nacogdoches, Louisiana. Like,
I don't even know what that shit. Yeah.
We played like Southeast
Sauce.
Louisiana, Sam Houston, McNeese State.
Okay.
Like, you know, Northeast Louisiana. So we played in there. Like, yeah, it's different. You know what I'm saying?
From the
Like,
fans and the players.
oh yeah. But you know, the players only get like that because they be kicking their ass, really.
Yeah.
If somebody go that way, it's because they're having a bad day.
Right.
Now, I'm not saying they don't mean that shit or whatever, not, but usually when people start doing anything, it's the same. It's what I'm trying to say is the same way Buddy got mad at the softball game. It's the same fucking energy. You see what I mean?
That N word, you got that N word you use
nah,
from the audience, from the crowd.
I mean, you might hear a murmur, but ain't nobody.
Blatant.
Nah, ain't
It's
nobody.
still fucking
Nah, ain't
football.
nobody. Like, well, I mean, nowadays everybody records everything, so if they say it, they're just really trying to, you know, go viral. But for the most part, it's not like it ain't like 1950s or 60s. You know what I mean? But I have been down in like Louisiana, some parts where we had to get on the bus to get out of there though.
Wow.
It was a little sketchy down there, you know. But I never really had verbatim like, you know what I mean.
Hootie, what's your white wide receiver on the Eagles?
Oh, Riley Cooper, bitch.
Yeah, Riley Cooper. I know
That
you
put me in a tricky situation for it. So I was like, damn, but you bitch ass nigga, but I need you to catch.
You gotta
He was
understand,
tight.
man. If
He was tight.
people are from where they from, regardless of what they're good at. You
True.
just happen to be on a platform to where everybody see it more than everybody see everybody else's job. So you can't be all shocked when you see people, I don't want to say expose themselves, but you know what I mean, show themselves to have whatever type of tendencies or cultural differences that we, you know, predicate upon. But you know what I'm saying? Like,
Fred, you level, man, because like to like live in the spotlight like that and keep that core value, I just don't know if I could, because like I'm going back to their baseball game. I would not be able to know, but I like how you saying it. That man is who the fuck he is. You can't be that man in front of me though. So if I'm teammates with Riley Cooper, you are who you are, but once I know now, I have to see you.
You don't want to mess up your checks either.
So that's what he can hit me with.
well, it's more like you Let me say it.
Learn.
No, you don't learn. You take a breath and be like, I see where we going with this shit. You know what I mean? Like, am I really about to take it there or not? It's not like you have some come to Jesus moment like, I don't know if I can coexist with you. But you just, I mean, you can't fire him, you know, so you realize, like, well, shit, I see where he's standing at, and then we just leave it at that. You know, you ain't got to go around trying to beat Jesus into him for what else, you know what I mean? Or beat, you know what I mean?
Would you have taken the knee?
Would I have? I thought about that actually. And I really, really, really thought about that hard. And I think I would have actually. I think I would have. But just because, I mean, especially being from, you know, the inner city of Chicago, you know, I really understand. A lot of people don't, they gravitate and they talk about it, but they don't really understand what that shit really means. And what it looks like when you're staring down the barrel. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? I understood where he was going with it.
I think, Fred, it depends on your status at that time. Because it would have been easy for you to kneel if you like big time player. But being at your status, if you'd have kneeled, it would have been easy for you to get. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it would have been a thing.
Because look what happened.
In sports, it's like this. You don't want to be a thing without it being a thing. Like, you know what I mean? You don't want to be like, well, shit, I'm just kneeling too. Like, you know what I mean? If something hits you and you feel, you know, like you should do it, then go by all means, do what you need to do. But you don't want to just be like, yeah, I'm about to kneel. Like, you feel fucking what? You might as well just stand there like
when they held hands and shit.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't. The injustice or whatever is not going to stop just because you kneel or you don't. It's just if you feel that serious about it, then you take it there.
Yeah.
What do you think about Ray Lewis double knee?
He don't beat that shit.
Double
He
knee.
don't beat.
Oh, right. Double knee.
Yeah.
Did he had all that Beijing? Did he Beijing right?
Hell yeah.
Beijing.
You gotta watch it, man. You gotta watch the Beijing.
No, that shit.
He's gone.
No, he got it the same day, so he didn't have to. He had a chance to it was fresh. I think I used to. Never mind.
Go back. Let him out. Say his ass out. Say his ass out.
Go back to it.
It's an operator who worked with us. He be fresh every day. I used to think that was your dad till you
This is daddy?
I thought it was, because I mean, he got the waves of that Beijing. He got Kelsey cow. I would take a video of it. Oh my God. I mean, he got that Beijing, the waves, that seasick.
Damn. That's shoe polish.
Go ahead, answer though. The double knee. How you felt about the double knee shit?
I mean, you know, to each their own. You know, I get it, but you can't really. It's people's, personal opinion and perspective how they want to do it. I don't really get into all that. You know.
I don't even think it's people's personal opinion. I just think people trying to protect their money or whatever, and they the endorsements.
I agree with that. I don't get mad at people who say, okay, I'm not about to mess up my checks. I want to get re-signed. I want to keep playing.
I think that was Ray Lewis.
Yeah,
I think that was Layla Ali's
Don't
thing about it, because they asked Layla Ali and she had no opinion on it, and everybody thought that she would take a stand like her father did, and she didn't.
What gives a fuck about Layla Ali?
Oh, I love that Ali.
She used to be, anyway, I ain't heard about her in fucking 15 years.
Beat you up.
She might.
She would.
Curtis Conway, right?
Curtis Conway.
Yeah, that's her husband.
I think he did Beijing.
Curtis Conway is the truth.
Curtis Conway. We just
Don't you say that on this panel.
You know Curtis Conway had some good years with the
Don't make him fucking roll.
I can say Marcus Robinson.
He didn't have a quarterback.
Robinson was better.
Well, he definitely was better than Conway.
So I'm slicing in with a butter knife. You got any more serious questions before I ask my sexual question?
This guy,
So,
we'll get to it. Sexual Mike. Sexual Mike.
Do the football players do drugs?
Let me give him the tail. He got me the tail.
What do you mean?
Do they smoke weed? Football players smoke weed while they're under contract.
I don't know what you do.
Well, it's clear. I want to say that again, Fred. BBC, do it again.
The name of the show
I'll
is
find a way.
That's a real answer. I don't know what people do.
You don't know what they spend time?
Yeah, that's their business.
I don't know. I don't play.
It's coke lines.
I'm just saying, do you know back in your player days, which is very recent, you know, marijuana?
Marijuana.
He changed.
Sir, are you asking me about marijuana, sir?
Was marijuana smoked
Being court.
while under contract? Do you know people who did?
Just Ricky Williams.
I can neither confirm nor deny such allegations that you present upon me.
Thank you, Mr. McMahon.
I hope you don't answer my question like that.
Okay. Okay.
I'm definitely going to answer your question like that.
So what?
Don't even ask me that question.
How do you feel about the whole concussion stuff?
You got to protect yourself.
Would you let your son play football?
He's about to play this year. Yeah.
Okay.
That's interesting.
It'll be 11th of January, but he's going to be, you know what he's doing though, you know? You just want, it's not, the thing about football is, you got so long that you can be good at, you don't have to rush it. You know what I mean? Other sports require more dedication as far as a juvenile, like a youth. You know what I mean? You don't have to rush it just to pound. 707 leagues, pass camps, all that type of stuff. You know,
You're a prime example of that because you didn't start playing until college.
Little thing.
Small.
Right.
That's a judge role.
You guys.
So you would let your son play? So this whole concussion era, getting rid of football.
I'm not gonna lie to you,
and
good, but that bothers me a little bit though.
Okay.
Because I don't want him hitting his head, but Boogie wants to play. So I'm gonna make him play.
You teaching me a lesson because my son wants to play and I won't allow him with the information that has been presented to me.
Yeah.
So you base it down to what he wants, which I understand.
And just take maybe like they don't have to bang so much. You know what I mean? When you're young, you want to be good in general. But when you're young, you don't really understand how to play without being, you know what I mean? That's not real football.
trying to hurt each other.
But that's not real. That shit goes out the window after the first snap. You know, like
Real.
people listen to we all listen to rap music before our games and stuff. But I be listening to
Opera.
right before, literally
Beethoven?
before the game. No, not a little Beethoven, but I do like a little
R. Kelly.
Lana Del Rey or something like that. You
We
know
don't know
what I
who
mean?
that is, but okay. That's an up-and-coming artist.
That's what
She old school.
Lloyd?
Lord.
That's what
I don't know what that is.
You got that shit from far playlist. That's from far playlist.
He said he got the fire playlist.
Well,
Send me a
Blink
playlist.
Blink 182.
Blink 182.
That's true. We rocking with Blink.
So what would you? So that's what you would say to the youth. That was my question. You would say that to the youth: take your time.
Well,
Protect yourself.
No, I don't want to say it like that because that sounds like a PSA announcement. No, it's more understand what you're doing. You know, understand how to tackle, understand how to protect yourself, and understand that you are only as good as the work you get. So it would behoove you for you and your teammates to not be teeing off on each other for stupid shit. You know what I mean? That's not real football. You know what I
They
mean?
were kind of hurting me.
But to
Yeah,
That's just how I like you.
there's nobody like you.
Yes,
You
man.
always ran out of
That's
bounds. You always ran out of bounds, so we never got a chance to hit you. But have you ever been injured? Like had like a bad injury?
Yeah, actually, I had partially tore my meniscus 1 year.
Yeah,
In practice,
Where
actually.
is that?
It's right in my knee.
That's
Oh, okay.
it's an old Rose injury, man. I don't want to.
Honestly, well, I tore it, then I started that week versus Green Bay. And then I was out for like 2-3 weeks. Right.
Hearing you say that, that's good. So when you look across sports, I say we got roles. Saying that people like quickly turned on him, what can you tell people who, when you're a professional athlete who has a traumatic injury, what the mindset is like? Because people just gave up on him. Like, you should just be back.
Well, I said surface announcement right now. For everyone who had anything to say about Derrick Rose because he got hurt, he got injured, you're stupid.
Oh, Fred.
The man got hurt playing basketball. That can happen to anybody. That has nothing to do with your mindset, none of that shit. He got hurt. However, though, I will say this though, rehab is one of the most
Hard.
Yeah, the hardest serious. You find a lot about yourself,
Man.
especially when you live in a cold weather city. See, people don't think about stuff like that. You know how I always tell people like you be playing the pickup games and shit like that. It sucks when you get hurt and sports ain't your job.
Yeah.
For real, that being funny. Like it sucks when it is your job. So when it's not your job, it's 50,000 times worse.
Yeah.
You got to get up, go to rehab, then go to work, then go back, and then just to walk normal. We're not talking about you trying to get back out there the rec league just to walk.
Roger, tell me your story. We got that.
I had surgery. It took me. I couldn't walk for 3 weeks.
What you
I had to
got
learn how to walk all over again. I
Yeah.
had like Achilles. They separated my shit. Then I got infected. They had to have
On
surgery
your staff?
again. No, I had a bone spur. They did the Achilles rupture repair. And I'm just not been able to wear shoes and shit. This been like that was in July. So that was me, the regular motherfucker. So I haven't ran. The first time I played, you heard me play baseball, and I wouldn't even run down to first base because it's all mental. So I can imagine that being my profession.
I would say this as far as like, well, the worst thing you can do is your legs because it's a mental block. You have to get over it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
One of the greatest things about Adrian is when he did tear his leg.
Oh shit, I remember.
He didn't associate it as if his leg was messed up. He just was just working out like he normally do. So he's something
different, ain't he?
Well, I mean, you gotta understand, like, to get back out there, you gotta really let that shit go. There's no other way to put it, because you're gonna be hesitant regardless. You know what I mean?
And that's why I thought D Rose was gonna be back, because like I looked at Adrian Peterson, I'm like, oh, he won MVP or something, right? Or the rushing record after the injury. So I'm like, oh, D Rose gonna be back because of Adrian Peterson.
I mean, it's a lot.
It really comes down to the person.
It's a case-based thing. You know, it's a lot going on, and you know, it never, whether it's good or bad, you can't really tell somebody how their leg feels. You know what I'm saying? So people get more opinionated the more time you take. Well, you just bullshit. What's going on? Like, no, I'm hurt, man.
That shit tender. Like it just don't feel right.
You can't run. If you can't even run, you can't do nothing successfully athletically. Like you can't do what you're supposed. If you can't, you know what I mean? Like if you can't.
You sound like an athlete, because I'm like Kevin Durant. Your team is down. Get your ass on the court.
You can't even walk.
You know,
Right.
you
Have you
can't
not
walk.
seen him?
I understand that. I can respect it coming from a professional athlete.
Well, you should respect it for yourself.
No, because when I was hurt, I get out there and play.
You pitched? Well, what happened? You pitched. I was sick.
I never called me and be like, oh, shoot, my shoulder hurt. I'm not going to cover my toe. That never happened, but I know it's different coming from.
I tell you this,
You
much.
never had a
Your legs, you can't fuck around with your legs. Because it can go from all right to severe. You know what I'm saying? So
You don't want to risk it.
I mean, but it's not even risky. It's like you're hurt. Like, you know what I mean? Like when Kevin Durant looked back and there was nobody standing behind him,
He thought somebody kicked him.
somebody kicked him. I had the same thing happen to me when I was training one year. You think somebody behind you kicked you, and you realize there's nobody behind you.
You be like, what the fuck?
Shit changes then.
That's
You know
some
what I mean? It's
mental
not-
shit right there.
Yeah.
So give us that statement for the youth. We're going to use this later on. What do you say to our sons and newborn sons, and even if the daughters decide to play football, you know, or sports in general? What do you? What's your statement for the youth
specifically about
to get to professional level?
Oh, to get to professional level?
Work hard.
Well, I mean, of course you gotta work hard at anything if you really want to have a legitimate chance to be successful at it, honestly. But just have fun, man. We live in such a day and age where everything is 3-second video clips. But that's not real life. You know what I mean? Have fun and just get good at what you're doing. Don't worry about that other shit. It'll come. But the social media aspect of everything has everybody they need immediate gratification for it. Like right now, oh, you ain't got no scholarships right now. I need to see where you going right now. No, just live it. Don't show it, live it. You know what I mean?
This why y'all cool. That's his old bit of black ass over there.
Hey, man.
He don't want nothing to do with social
You
media.
don't got time for it. You tagged me in the
I think
picture
I
post.
Facebook.
I just said hi.
It was a quick like.
I hit it. You know, I like it to hit it off my shit. But like,
I'm not gonna be tagging you no more. That's how we do
you
it.
know, I don't really, I don't really, certain tags I have.
Yeah, I know this page is sick.
No, I'll leave the shows up there, but the personal, we'll just get out of there.
The baby ain't on that.
Nah, I
If
took
I
it
tag
down.
you to a funny video, you gonna hide?
Yeah, but if you put me or my people in there, I'm gonna just get rid of it.
Who was your people?
Like, you know, like me or my
People, man.
kids.
You know what people is, man.
Anything personal, I take it down.
I don't need to explain.
I don't need these niggas in my
represent-
business. Go ahead.
I gotta, yeah, where my jacket at right
Go ahead,
now?
my
I'm
friend.
representing Tim.
All right, number 90. Before we unleash Michael Murphy,
I just got one.
I know, because I got some questions.
We're gonna make it lighthearted for free.
Before we unleash that, we want you to follow Unapologetic on Facebook, IG, Twitter, Snapchat, Gmail, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. This is Unapologetic 5 Fridays with our special guest, number 90, Boogeyman, retired Minnesota Vikings defensive tackle Fred Evans is in the building tonight, giving us great energy and great information. Next Friday, what we got?
We got Mike Check Entertainment presents the Father's Day Comedy and Music Bash. Hosted by my homegirl Katrina Daniel. $25, bitches. Go get it. It was 40. She dropped. It's probably 20. Say my name is 15. She's probably.
Destiny.
Yeah. You say you caught that?
Destiny.
We used to play that shit with no shame.
Independent women
Sitting right next to each other.
Pull up in the projects, man.
Hey, fuck, I'm gonna cut my music down.
Don't feel it, Mike.
Hit her page up here if you need further information. Skinbone, you know Skinbone.
Yeah.
He gonna be in the building. Levi the Creek. That's Martellus, our homie. Man, many more, right? Yeah, Levi the Creek. He hosts it's gonna go down. We gonna be there. Hopefully we get to interview some of these motherfuckers. Y'all see how we interview. We gonna talk to them. Be there, be square, all that lame shit.
Can and Will Help Foundation grand opening tomorrow. Follow them on Facebook and IG. Hygiene Clean Afro-Mare Hair Silence Peach Lip Gloss is out now.
Bang!
And we got Be Flawless Hair Collection.
That motherfucker was right.
Wednesday.
This will be all Wednesday products.
We
That's all I know anything about these
You just gotta see it like nod your head.
Like y'all know
let's go with it.
Point off and on like.
Yeah, we want people to support us, so we support them. Fred, groupies. How was the groupie?
That was my question.
Everybody gonna get them. Maybe answer it.
Let me answer my
go
question.
ahead.
So, you've been a professional athlete, and you know the saying, like, when you get back to your hotel room, there's always a bitch waiting, there's always some temptation there. Is that really true? Like, will it really be certain bitches waiting to try to get you and trap you?
No, not with football. That's
No,
not,
not
I
with
mean,
football.
I'm not saying with any sport, but that's not how it is.
No?
It's no.
Because they can't really tell what the fuck you are, right?
No, it's not about that. There's nobody waiting at the hotel for you.
I don't believe you.
Wait. Just waiting at the room?
I know you a married
Like you walk in
man.
there,
I know you a married man.
I know.
Like,
Wow.
You a married man,
It's
I
not
understand.
like
But
that.
you
Right,
were
you
married while you were playing. This is unapologetic. You gotta give us a story. Give us a story. That's how you gotta give him. Because
Right, yeah.
he's answering this
I asked
question
you.
very
I was
diplomatic.
going
So give us a groupie story.
I understand they always trying to dig up my past. And I always
I was gonna like to trade with him.
But some people you like to say their past is yesterday. Don't bring it
Whoa!
up.
I like
So
that.
give us a groupie story, number 90.
I don't got none.
I really don't.
Okay, give us a friend. Give us an AP. Give me an AP groupie story.
I don't have no.
Hey, B, you want to snitch?
I don't have no.
He was a fucking
It don't really
friend.
be like
You
that.
met Brett Favre. He probably won't say
You
that.
know Favre did that shit. We remember
Yeah, 'cause
Dick.
he was sending dick pics.
He was the first person to do it.
Wait,
Mike and Brett Favre sending out pictures.
Wait. Did Brett Favre really?
Locker room and shit.
Wait.
Fred.
Fred, look out, I'm taking the
That red shit.
Send me your phone so they won't know it's me.
Did Brett Favre really wear Wranglers and shit around the locker room?
That's
Yeah, he
what
did. And actually, I still have it in my house. He got he put a sheet out. He all ordered us our own Wranglers on a sign for us.
The motherfucker be folded with his signature.
Folded. I mean, you didn't. I just was never gonna wear them. So
I will wear them bitches. Like that
I
shit.
still got it. They was, yeah.
Give me big friend. I'm wearing them.
Brett Favre.
I'm the Old Town Road on that motherfucker.
So he personally go out and get y'all size, or he just sent random pants?
That's a brand.
He said right now, just write your size down.
Yeah,
Okay.
Brett Favre.
You 32, 36? I got
He
you.
got people to do that for him.
Right.
I'm gonna call Wrangler right now.
That's Favre shit.
It's like if you asked everybody here what do they want from a store. It's not like
That wouldn't happen.
We ain't got Favre money, so I'll be like, nigga, you got the.
Fred gonna pay for all
No,
that shit.
because I said Fred.
Fred, we know how you drinking in Chicago, Fred. Now he's drinking. Ain't nothing in there, Fred.
Go ahead, story
We
teller.
fucked with Fred at the club, right?
I remember Fred.
And he was in the NFL. I'm like, yeah, that's my boy. He got motherfucking champagne bottle. I'm like,
Popping.
this nigga for the battle. Hey, this nigga for the battle block. Go
Hey,
ahead,
it was
let's
one
go.
of them story nights. He
Right.
like, oh,
Yeah,
okay.
tell us.
And what he do?
Snap singing
The nigga
first.
said, you. That's it. I said, oh yeah, they didn't dip. I said, where you going? I thought we was skating. Yo, I'll be back here.
For the circulate.
That was
You
so
take this
good.
nigga right with these niggas. I'm out here.
Statue of Liberty. And they run the old Statue of Liberty.
Oh
So
man.
we're gonna go back to where we were. I've been to the game, sitting in section 1, and you see the section where all the little plastic little heifers are, and you know what they're there for. So I know they are at football games. I know they are. You have to tell me.
I never played basketball, so I can't speak for them, but it don't be like that. Be good.
Okay, what about in the club?
Bible verse reading type stuff going on?
Yeah.
When you,
I'm glad I looked him up.
now I know it's bullshit.
No, I'm not bullshitting you. Seriously though.
When you come to the club, they're like,
Well, you know what I mean?
Minnesota.
It's gonna be announced.
It's like for
They do
it's
shit.
the same type of fun for anybody. It's nothing too crazy.
It's not. That's
Not
not
everybody.
true. That's
Fred,
not true.
Well,
We walk up in the club, we might be unapologetic, they be like,
Man, who the fuck is
I got
that?
it, man.
You energy, no, because your energy.
oh,
You gotta try to get like, energy like, I'm unapologetic.
Right. Pretend like this.
Why his name was like
You
this?
be like,
He Princess
I'm
Diana. and shit.
unapologetic.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
So
You
the
like,
good was live,
hey,
unapologetic.
yeah, that's
Come with me.
the good one I know. That's the good one I know.
You, and you.
That's the good one I know since seventh grade.
Don't let
Right
them do
there.
that to you. That shit ain't gonna work, bro.
He's sending them off.
Not right now.
That's the good one I know right
Come
there.
here.
Not right now.
So you been in Chicago your whole life. You are telling me you
He finna
are
trigger.
not a celebrity. You're not celebrity enough that when you go into a club that women are not making themselves available to you.
No.
And especially once they find out
But see,
who you are.
What you listen? Who? Just because you're good at something don't mean you
Bro,
good at something.
nah.
No, let me finish. Nah, you got it, bro. I know you man. Don't worry about it. What I'm saying is this though.
Let's see.
I don't think I'm an unattractive guy, so I would never feel like I couldn't talk to a woman anyway, regardless if I play sports or not. So I'm not gonna sit there and act like that's the catalyst for anything that hasn't happened in my life as far as the opposite sex goes. With that being said, no.
He was saying some wrong shit.
He's 6'4", he like a party animal, or used to be.
Okay.
When he go in the club, the DJ announce,
No,
even
man.
if they don't know who you are, women don't know who the fuck football players are.
Oh, yeah.
When they say, Brad Evans, the
No,
Minnesota
no.
Viking, VIP, them
They don't
bitches
see
talking.
you making up your own like.
That's small.
That's what they say though.
That's
should.
small, bro.
Fred,
So
this
then
is
it's
not
not
unapologetic.
I am unapologetic.
So
Fred,
I smoke that. So in
I'm
Minnesota,
telling the
Come on,
truth.
man. You in the club, bro.
I'm telling the truth.
definitely in Minnesota, they like big black nigga walking in the club.
Yeah, but that's
Fred
anywhere.
Evans, number 90.
Nah, I mean, that's anywhere. That's
You in that
everywhere.
bitch? I done seen you with the glasses on, Fred. Like,
Alright,
bring
glasses.
them.
You. Come on.
I was literally waiting for my friends or my sisters to come
Right, that's what I'm saying. It's like,
You
yeah.
Very
in for a
important.
sister.
That's my sisters.
Let her through,
That's
bro.
my sister.
No, not her. Not that ugly bitch. Her right there. Let her through.
Unapologetic, good one.
Wow.
So, Frank, is that winning or losing though? Because I get your logic of saying that you think you will be able to get.
I'm not saying get them. I'm just saying like very few people it's an outside looking in thing.
Okay.
And I see how all you guys are looking at it right now.
I'm listening, man.
It's
We
an outside
outside bullshit,
It's
but
not
we gonna
bullshit,
listen.
but it's an outside opinion looking into it. And I'm telling you that it's not as that as you think it is.
I think that's bullshit.
I think we had missed nothing.
It
I
is.
don't fucking want to do
But we
anything.
know
Fuck
that.
unapologetic. I don't want it now.
If I was you, when I walk in the club, I'm walk to the DJ booth and say, hey, I'm Fred.
I'm
They
in
don't
there.
say the night. They don't say that shit on
Oh,
He say,
TV.
let these other number 3 in here. Number 3 in here.
Yeah, bro.
Bro, you don't even gotta go over there. Your entourage go tell the
Bro, I'm like, man.
Wait, what was Fred Entourage? What did you?
No, he was solo. He said like one nigga with him when I seen
That
him.
one
I don't want to be
DJ
that. Though. I don't want to be the one. As much as we play with him, I would want to be able to go somewhere, get the treatment. The motherfuckers really don't know.
Yeah, he was, when I seen him in the club, it wasn't like that. He was just like regular nigga.
Okay, let me start this up. For real.
Finally.
It's not no big grandeur or big grand like interest. It's just you be with your peoples. You know what I mean? So it's not like some big like. You know, air shit all the time.
But do you get announced when you going to
No.
Probably when he wants
So,
When I
man,
was
hold on.
younger though, when I was younger. Like I was like 21, 22.
Yeah, back
Back in the
day.
day. Nah, not really still though. I mean, you don't.
On your birthday, you walk in that bitch like,
I've never been
20, like,
Okay,
Fred,
at least-
Texas
at
Tech.
least admit
John
this, Fred.
3:16, guys.
He go when he taught me your language sound.
Fred,
John
at least admit
3:16,
this.
Austin 3:16.
You said you never really had a problem attracting
Well, no, I
opposites.
said I didn't say that. I said I've never been socially awkward to where I couldn't speak to someone.
Even I don't do that shit.
He said
No, because
Right.
no. The reason why I said that is because you guys were alluding to the fact that dudes just be like, "Hey, girl." Hey,
No,
girl."
look.
We
Do
want
it.
We want to
You and you.
That's
No
not
more words.
That's not reality.
I would agree with
That's
that.
not reality.
That's
That's not real. That's how you think it is.
Go ahead, boy.
That's
I
not
just
how
wanna
it really
say-
is.
After the contract,
It's not.
it was a little more easier.
It's
to
not.
attract
But that's not.
opposites.
It's not like that though. It's really not like that.
Wow.
I'm being serious. Like it's. I'm not.
I believe you.
It's like, you know how you watch the show Ballers and then
I gotta say-
you have a conversation with me? It's a fucking fine line in the middle where that is somewhat of a truth of what I'm telling you.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of far-fetched stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's
One
not.
of my questions.
Everything is not as.
So Ricky don't be banging women in the bathroom every other time they hit the hotel and stuff.
Oh,
I think people do.
I definitely think
I definitely think that happens.
No, it ain't.
Red used to cut your hair back in the day. Shout out to Red.
Red cut
Red
the
used to go to the club and be like, "Hey, I'm John B. I'm John B." And you know,
he used to do that.
He was John B. Because he used to have.
I know of the dude.
I don't know who John B.
Now he say, I'm
Wait,
Clay Thompson.
he was announced as a singer,
Right.
John?
He
Oh,
used
yeah,
to- he used to
yeah.
have
Oh,
his
no.
head real low
So
like
he
this.
did.
And
So
he
now
like-
he Clay Thompson. Damn.
John B gonna be here next Friday too.
I'm
You should check out my-
John B.
Oh my
That's it.
God.
Wow. Have you ever lied about your celebrity? You like, yeah, nigga, I'm afraid I play for the Vikings. I be sacking niggas and shit like you just lied about your status like
Lie
that.
about.
You're a
You can't
bitch,
lie about
like-
football.
No sense to a bitch like, hey, I'm really that nigga.
Well, the stats though, just because you don't have 15 sacks don't mean you're involved.
No, I'm just saying they walk up to you like, Fred, so every you be like, hell yeah, I sacked that nigga. Like lying about they actually ever sacked Tom Brady. Like, yeah, I sacked Brady.
I don't know one.
Man, I be lying to them all like, yeah, I
Is
sacked
that what you
Brady.
say? Have you ever done that to a woman?
Lie.
Like, no, not
No,
lie.
say-
Hey, I'm Fred Evans. I play for the Vikings.
I don't
And they
think
got
women
you
care
some-
about
and
that.
they
No,
got
I'm
you
saying,
some-
no,
I think
you,
y'all
no,
really
I'm
have
talking
to-
about, no, I'm saying that
I've never said it like
No,
that.
but
Say it like that.
if you say, hey, I'm Fred Evans. I play for the Vikings. Right, then she be like,
That's like
oh,
some program.
my panties dropped.
See, that's what I'm saying. Y'all got these old program thoughts, like, you know what I mean? Like, what's the movie with Denzel?
Churning.
No.
Not churning. Andy Gibbs.
No.
Remember the time?
Remember the time.
That shit don't be like, it's like not like that.
No, I'm
Well,
saying.
what about any given
I ain't
Sunday?
gonna say, I put it like this. I take
Any
that
given
back.
Sunday.
It can be like that sometimes for certain people,
That's what I'm gonna say.
but
You used to
however,
hang with AP. Yeah, it had to be like that. with these.
we bros.
I know.
bro, but no, I mean, no.
Okay, but
I believe you at a certain point, like it ain't extravagant like what
But
we
it
say.
could.
That's what I'm saying.
Maybe for Brad Ford it is, but
No, you shouldn't say if Moss
he
walking
played
the
in
club.
Miami.
No.
You played in Miami, so that's why I don't believe that. You said,
I don't
Fred, what's your body count?
Damn!
What's your
Dude,
body
62, you got an animal. You got an animal.
But before,
Body fat, that's body fat.
you know, the beautiful.
Don't let me down,
Business
Fred.
Evans.
Don't let me down, Fred.
Congratulations, Fred just had a baby girl as well.
Yeah.
So before lifestyle, is there a number? Can you even remember? Can you even recall?
Don't let me down,
Can
Fred.
you even
Estimate.
No,
see, we tried to let you give it to us, but now we gotta take it. We gotta take it.
Don't ring on me.
Ain't no Fred.
Now listen, hold on. I'm gonna make it easy for you. Because even me, like long time ago, I don't even look at women no more. What I'm saying,
This show.
they'll ask me.
God so loved the world.
Hey, listen, man.
He's only begotten.
I'll still let them know about, something from past, way back. So you got something way back. You walk in Miami, you was fresh out of college, you was like, bitch, I'm Fred Evans.
No, that's
I want her. I want her.
You hate what they doing.
I'll explain something real quick. What you have to understand is
Here it comes.
it's a lot of cool people in the world.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of dope people in the world.
Yeah.
So that shit don't really fly like, oh, I'm just such and such. They be like, I don't give a shit.
Right.
And I was thrown into Miami where they really don't give a shit. You know what I mean?
They give a shit.
I mean, not like,
The money.
I'm talking about, you talking,
The
you
money.
saying,
They get that money.
no, what I'm saying is you talking about like saying it to women. Women be approached by all type of dudes. Athletes is just somewhere in the list of spectrum. It ain't like we at the top of the totem pole. It'd be a bunch of motherfuckers out there.
I'm saying that bread.
Look at good. Good is not having it.
I'm
trying to.
And to be honest, I've never had this conversation. I've always stayed away from having NFL talks with you.
Yeah, we want to.
Especially when you were in the league, because I never wanted you to go to Hollywood. We talked, but it was always personal. We never talked that Hollywood talk.
You could.
We could, but I just didn't want to, because I didn't want you to go to Hollywood on me.
In 7th grade, my nigga.
I know, but what I'm saying, I never wanted you to go to, Hollywood. So that's why I stayed away from that. But you are telling me now that in Miami, a Miami Dolphin, that you don't have a South Beach story.
That's the Rick Ross era.
With in the world and nothing.
This is why we find it hard to believe, because us regular niggas, we get it like so easily. So the fact that you a professional football player,
well,
and you from Chicago,
the weakest
from Chirac, you know what I'm saying?
The weakest nigga on the Bulls get ass, major ass.
Yeah.
So
I don't know about this. I don't know if it's
I bought number 8. You. Daddy Simmons.
let's go.
I bet his girl fine.
Yeah, I average 25 points.
I want to see.
Now, Jason,
So
you got to
you
shit
got
down.
to tell me that you mean to tell me that you only think, so you equate him being a basketball to him having a beautiful wife. Because you said, I bet his wife fine as hell though.
The money.
He's losing it if she
What is
not.
that supposed to mean?
Fred, you've been so disconnected from us, and this
I'm
pisses me off. What to me? What is the dream? If you deflate a lot of dreams.
I'm not deflating a lot of dreams.
You're not doing it on purpose.
I'm giving you a real perspective on it. It's
Now,
not
what I just said,
as far as the women thing.
the woman could, they might not, in the beginning, they might not fall for your personality or whatever, but they first mind is they financially motivated. Maybe they fall in love with you later.
Okay, no, I understand what you're saying. However, that's not always the case, and it's as easy as you said it, as easy as people see it. You know what I mean? So it's not like,
Well, that
you
one
know, I
time
put it
was
like
easy
this.
though.
I put it like this. You know, we update our iPhones.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta update our mentals with shit like that. You know what I mean? Like it's not like this whole 1998. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Produce movie.
The example.
Uncle Luke type parties, no.
Remember when we was at Jazz in the crib and that little fine chick was fucking with the old ugly motherfucker on basketball.
We gonna get to the bottom of this.
I said the name if I can remember. It wasn't Jefferson. It was another ugly motherfucker, power forward. When we went to Jazz, and our friend used to talk to someone.
Oh yeah, when he say the one Deshaun was in love with, right?
The basketball.
The one
player.
that Sean was in love with.
He
Deshaun
was
Jackson.
cousin. Yeah,
What was the
Deshaun.
basketball player name?
He was in
I
love
don't
with her.
remember. He was like He was a
Man,
fan.
you
I can't
ain't
remember
just
who.
say that. You ain't just let that slide. He was in love with
This
his
is how
He
he
liked
played.
him as a bad. We were at Jasmine Griffin house.
Yeah, remember the little
But
cute
you
ass
had
girl
a-
wouldn't leave
a team.
alone.
Yeah.
She
was
messed
dating
with
one
her.
NBA player.
Right.
Right, what was his name? You want to tell me my ear?
You can't remember that. He was weak as hell.
I can't
He was
remember.
black. He was
So what they got to do with anything?
She's
I'm
on
just
this dating
saying.
game contested, by the way.
Oh, you got a dating too? Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make a point. Like, she fine as hell. She ain't like no fucking Dixon or nothing like that. But this is a girl that we'll probably have to work extra hard to keep. When y'all
But
just
see, you going. But what I'm saying is, you going into it with the keep. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it shouldn't even be like.
you right,
You
but
see what I'm saying?
we
so you
shallow.
already.
We still regular men though.
No, you.
That's a fairy
You
tale.
really-
If you
I just
talk
know
about
what I'm
love,
saying is, I feel like you're.
Who help me out, bro?
I know what you- I know what
I'm on your side.
You on my side?
I'm on his
You on his
side.
side?
I know
Okay,
you're
I know
on
what
my
you said.
side.
Oh no, listen. Now what I'm saying is, I feel like you're putting more into it. You're like making it more than realistically what it really is.
I know what you're trying
You
to
know what I'm
say.
saying? I'm not dodging good one. I ain't dodging deflecting.
But we still
I'm just
everyday men.
Yeah, friend.
We
That's
look
the
at
part
looks.
that you
We
not.
look at looks first.
Okay, of course.
So that's what.
So would you? So if it's a dude that never played basketball and was ugly,
His dumb ass better not walk up to her.
But no, look.
He better not walk
Fred,
up to her.
Fred, this is what we want to know, man. We talking about that one time it was that you like, I gotta get that. I'm gonna use every resource I gotta get. I got it.
To
It's gonna be
us,
around
it
my-
was up there, but to you, it's a regular.
Right, he was like, man, you know what? That's what I'm saying. That's why
Like,
you
you
like
like talking
man,
about Kim Kardashian,
Right.
you
We
know,
wanna
or
talk about those
Black
celebrities.
China,
You like,
or
almost that.
Superhead back in the day.
That
You know,
was
just somebody this bad. Come on. What's
yeah,
up?
you don't.
and you usually just let me up.
No.
Fred, you-
I believe him.
First of all, I'll put it to you like this.
I don't even know.
It helps. It only helps because it eliminates.
Shortcut.
No, it eliminates that whole awkward conversation of what do you do for. As far as a woman is concerned,
She just want to know what you do, right?
Yeah, and I mean that question can be invasive, asked at the wrong time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
In the club, why you
yeah, it's
asking
like,
me?
well, you know what I mean? Yeah, that is.
Right,
It can be,
Yeah.
but you know what I mean? Because you ain't nine out of 10 times if you ask for a chicken and you get a number, right? Within that 25, let's say 2 to 5 minutes of you talking to her, or let's say maybe 10, depending on how if it's quiet, if you're at the bar, whatever. You don't really get to get that personal. You know what I mean? To where it's almost like an interview. You see what I'm saying? So it's like you just say, "Oh, man, I think you look nice." You know what I mean? Let's exchange information or something. That's pretty much it is what it is.
You a different type of athlete.
Yeah, you're very humble.
Okay.
And
Well, no, I mean I'm just saying like I really don't think that shit is corny to me.
Yeah.
What I'm saying, I know what you're asking me, but like people don't really do that shit. They don't really do
Other
that.
athletes around you did.
They do that.
Some
They
people have to, not like
entourage.
that. Not like the guy I really hang with. Honestly, that shit corny.
After the game.
It's
Fred.
corny. It's corny to do that. To be like, hey girl.
I've been with
You say Fred going on.
Wait, you see? He said,
hey, girl.
Fred.
now I'm gonna tell you why, Fred. Everything you saying is
Shout out to Bernard.
I would say to you, I'm not gonna bust my ass the way you gotta put in time and Jim sacrifice your life not to do it. It's corny, like hearing you, but I earned the right to be like, hey girl, you and you, I'm free. And you never gonna feel it. But looking at it, the day-to-day working man, like Mike said, we gotta bust our ass with normal jobs to get attention. When I made it,
Yeah.
I want my moment to say, I'm not saying much more than
I'll put it
come
like
here.
that. I'm gonna explain it to you the best way I can, bro.
All right, let's go.
And then we're gonna get back into what we're talking about, right?
Okay.
I'll put it like this. You know how Kevin Durant said when he got to Oakland he won, and he was like, what the fuck? He still kind of like, oh shit, I thought that's what it was.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean? It's kind of the same thing. Like, I understand what you're saying. I know where you're coming from.
Okay.
So in your mind, you like, man, I'm a J-Dab, like, hey, bang, 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 bang. But then you be like, that ain't it. It's not, it's like, it's
Nah.
What's
I'm
that?
telling you, I'm
No,
not listening to him.
I am
I'm not
that.
telling you.
I feel you. I can't see me doing it.
If you try, like, if you saw yourself do that, you'd be like, this is kind of
This is lame as
It's kind
hell.
of lame.
I will, like,
You get tired of it.
Because I'm gonna be honest with you. The thing about it is first of all, there are all types of beautiful, successful women running around this world, and they have a shit care about profession as far as entertainment, athleticism.
They don't really want that lifestyle.
Well, it's not even a lifestyle. They just looking for a good guy. You know what I mean? Like, it's a lot of single, really dope women out here that really.
But we not talking about normal dope women. We talking about the hoes.
Okay.
So that's what you're gonna lose.
Even still, then talking about that, you don't.
I thought I was gonna get some.
Nah, you just can't. Like, it don't work like that. You know, like.
You
talking about
No.
Fred,
What that song about, man?
I think
So you telling me if you looked at
we got a question.
I gotta ask you out. So is you telling me if you was standing there and you was like, "Hey, you, come with me right now. We about to do this."
No, I wouldn't have posted right now.
That's what y'all asking.
I
You feel me, right?
I agree with him because even listening to rappers, it don't seem like it's like that. And if it was,
it's whack.
you really probably wouldn't want to be with
No,
that
them the
or do
wrong
nothing with
words.
that woman.
He
Like,
No, that's what you're asking me though.
I don't think no athlete walk. You gotta be like Odell Beckham to just be able to, or Jay-Z status to stand
That's
there and be
what we
like,
said, Brad.
No, but it's not. You don't even. It's not even like that shit is that's corny.
No, I'm just
After
saying.
a while, after you do it, it's corny.
I think it's a bucket list thing. I think
I
when
know
he
that,
got
I got you.
out first year, I think he probably did it.
Yeah,
And then after he did it that one time,
When who to do it, he gonna do it one time. Like I ain't never do
But
that.
that's what I'm saying. Like, tell me that time when you like, I want it. No, you didn't walk up to her like, hold on, you didn't walk up to her like, hey, I'm Fred. You was like, I gotta get this bitch. I'm gonna use my, whatever I gotta do, I'm gonna get it. And you got it. That's what I'm saying. Because even being the manager, no, you know, even being the manager, you be like, man, fuck it, alright, I'm the manager, what you need? Okay, I need that, I got you.
Yeah, Kevin Brown.
Podcast, man. I'm the cable man. What's up?
The motherfuckers in VIP popular ballers, you don't even gotta be a celebrity. Just cause you in that position doing that, you could be like, let her through. Let this.
Because when you had the champagne bottle, all we had to do was like, this nigga got the champagne bottle, we with him. We was like, we with him, we got the bottle with you.
but it's regular niggas, it's hood niggas that
No,
get that
that's
stuff.
what I'm talking about. That's what we saying. I'm talking about, tell me about the time.
doing shit.
Right, when you was just like, man, I did
I
that.
don't think it's different though. Like if we all hood niggas and we all got 10,000 in our pocket to go stand at V Live, like we gonna get that attention because of how we feel. Like I don't think it's no. I think
it could be both. Listen,
I'm gonna be like, I'm
that's what I'm saying.
You know what? Yeah, like,
when you find out, because without Fred, you don't gotta say nothing, Devin, you don't. I think y'all really playing a level of the strategy that women use. Yeah, they gonna come be with the $10,000. Who they is? They gonna ask who? Oh man, them dudes, them black boys over there. And then when you get, but over there is an NFL player, John Doe. They're gonna want to go to their strategies. I want to be with the nigga who got the real money. That's consistent. That Fred.
The hood bitch gonna want the street nigga, but the bitch that he gonna want him.
Yeah, it'll
That's
be
what I'm
leveled
saying.
up. It'll be
That
leveled
bitch
up.
want me. That's what I
You've been badgering Fred. I've been wanting to ask something different. Mark had a question. We've been cutting you the fuck off. You stood up.
Oh no, yeah, I remember. I was watching the ESPN 30 for 30, and it was the documentary about broke athletes that's being broke like 4 or 5 years after they retire and shit. And they had one section on there about players going to the strip clubs or whatever. And one of the strippers they was talking about, you could tell how the guys, they want their attention because they're coming there with their chains, and they would say their whole name, like, I'm John Doe, I play for such and such.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what we talking about. So once they do that, they looking for that attention to fuck them, to fuck them type of
They don't get that attention though.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
So that was probably like I'm
And she
saying.
ain't tell you in that segment that she fucked to me.
No, that's what we saying. Like
He the authority on it. Let him
I'm
speak.
honest with you. Like, to say your full name.
no, you ready?
Hi, I'm Mark Williams.
Right, that's what we just said.
I think
You almost gotta do a head to like.
Quarterback.
Chicago, Illinois, Texas State.
right, like the Monday Night Football intro.
It don't be like that. Now you gotta be like, whole like put your shit on the table introduction don't exist. That's all I'm saying.
Well, no, I get that.
You know what I mean?
In a
That's all I'm
strip
saying,
club,
like,
I think that I don't.
No, I think
In a regular club, I don't.
we tailed off to something else. We was just trying to get you to tell us about one of his party animal stories from your rookie year when you walked into Miami and said, I'm Fred Evans to myself. You looked in the mirror, you said, I'm Fred Evans, and I'm about to go out here and get me some bad bitches. Because now I'm in the league and I'm fucking you because I'm in the league.
Snorted cocaine off a girl's titty.
I hope you ain't doing no cocaine. But I want to know about that night when you looked in the mirror and said, all right, nigga, I'm in the league, I'm established, all right.
I know what you're saying. It was the first time, you know, being honest, Miami's a different beast. And I'm from Chicago, I went to school in Texas. I had never been to Miami, so I didn't really understand
The culture.
No, just not even the culture, the magnitude of how shit is on South Beach.
Okay.
So I was going there. My first time down there was when it's the off season. We were training after the draft and stuff. I mean after everything, before the season started. It was Memorial Day weekend. I had never been to Miami anymore. I didn't know anything about it. So one of my best friends, Devin dude. He played for the
Yeah.
my brother, man, he's in my wedding. But
Let's get it.
he was like, look, man, you know he's from Miami. So we got drafted together in Miami before he went to the coast. So he was like, well, you just stay where I got a room down. We should stay together. And then I had never experienced that. That weekend let me know where people stand and that they don't really give a fuck if you play football or not. Okay. Like it's different. Different markets have different values, so to speak.
It feel like that. Like
you know what I mean?
You go to LA, we see this all the time.
They don't really give a shit. You know what I mean? It's like Kim Kardashian just shut this whole block down. Like it's okay. You know what I mean? So Miami's the same thing. So now if you it was different when I went to Minneapolis because it was smaller. It was a smaller as far as
small market.
Well, it's just as far as community wise, but we had a good time out there.
Fred, they badged you, and remember, I was just
he still ain't told me about the story.
And I don't think we're gonna get that.
Going to Minnesota. When I'm saying you like, all right, I'm Fred Evans, and I'm going to get me a bad bitch.
What are the perks? What are the perks of being a professional athlete?
Free food.
I mean, accessibility.
That's it.
Pretty much. You can pretty much. Well, no, not to put.
Fred, give me your Jordan right now.
What I'm saying is, you can pretty much, if it's something you think of or it's something you want to entertain and do or just anything, you can pretty much find somebody that kind of knows somebody on the inside of whatever it is you're really trying to facilitate. You know what I mean? So like, if your wife like wine, it could be a different charity event or like you'll meet somebody that has a winery somewhere. That was give like, yo, man, if you guys ever in California, take me up. The only thing is you just gotta make sure you contact people and take them up with it. You know what I mean?
Network.
Yeah, network, but actually take them serious.
Your agent kind of do that for you, like yo.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not even do it for you. It's just like whatever you kind of want to do. You know what I'm saying?
Like, you want floor seats at the Miami game.
Yeah, you can pretty much facilitate that. Like, I mean, I was fortunate enough to go. Me and Brian McKinney and a couple guys. We went to Wimbledon.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Serena won. You know what I mean?
That was a
great time, man. It was a great time.
That's what's
up. Went there. So it's like you get access to be able to do cool stuff.
So one of my final questions is like, do you think the NFL like kind of like made you as a person, or because it feel like you the same, and that just was your job as you saying it? Would your life have been what it is without it, or was it necessary? Did you have to be in the NFL?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I went to college with that. Like, and I didn't even, like I said, it wasn't like I was at Alabama or Michigan.
I read it.
But I still felt that same way about myself when I was down there. Like, I'm a dog, these motherfuckers out, and then we're just gonna see what happens. You know what I mean? But it was pretty cool.
How was it signing your first contract, $1 million contract?
Nigga ain't looked at it. You only got sleepy.
Like I said, man, it was just me and my mom there. You know what I'm saying? That shit don't be as glamorous as you think, really. The moment that you think of like the club shit that you think, it'd be cool in your head, but then you do it, you like that.
This it?
Well, I want to know about the time that you did it. And then
You're not getting that. We ran out of time. We don't have time for
that. Who was your favorite player? Like growing up, like who you looked up to?
Damn, Michael Jordan.
Oh, cross
everybody, and we gonna have that. We're gonna have a
Let's see
sports
the
show.
shit
We're gonna
about
bring
it.
you back.
Go James!
LeBron is better than Mike.
He's a nigga, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
You don't know Jeffrey like
He don't
that.
know shit. I seen him with Jordan dunk on somebody. He was like, weak ass dunk. I was like, please, elevation and shit. But anyway, like, but football, like, who's your favorite football player? Did you have one?
Favorite football player growing up? Oh shit, probably like Mike Irvin. I come up with Mike.
I like Jerry, right?
And so
Who was your weakest?
I like guys that Mike and Dion. I like guys that like play.
I'm saying,
But they
who was-
still them
Now
though.
give me somebody that was weak. It was like you knew that was weak, but they was your favorite player, like Marcus Robinson was mine, Mark Billhorn, and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Jason Caffey.
You like Jason Gaffney?
he did.
Wow.
I just got
Yeah.
too extra.
Football though. Who like who was that you like you wouldn't expect? You like he cold. He on your team every time you play Madden.
Damn, I'm trying to think who. I know what you're asking me too. Probably somebody.
Good one.
Yeah, Anthony Goodwin.
That's everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody.
I put him on any system, Fortnite.
What? How tall
Dude,
is
I
he?
make my profile look like you.
You created him about 5'4",
Yeah.
with contact, about 71
A little
contact.
hippie.
Right.
Little hippie.
No
Little
foul.
hippie.
Like
Yeah.
No foul.
Little
No
hippie.
foul.
Little hippie.
Pitching.
So who was
Think
that
about that
player
For you.
that you dreamt of playing with or against?
Oh, playing
that
with?
you did end up playing with or
Well,
against?
shit, Randy.
Randy Moss.
Hell yeah, Randy, man. Randy was Randy, man. Look, you gotta look at life like this, man. Only a few select people have their name as a term.
Hell
You
yeah.
know what I mean? And that's when you go into, you know what I mean? Kevin Durant said the coldest shit. Like, either you on the list or you not. Now, it's debatable who we talking about as far as the best player. But you're either in that conversation or you're not. You know what I mean? You have a seat
Him
at
and
the table.
everybody else.
Yeah, so if we can talk about that, but if I ain't at the table, it's no matter. But Randy, it was Randy probably. Randy was that dog. He was that dude with me though.
Okay.
Yeah. Randy a cool guy.
Couple of final questions. Have you ever met Patti LaBelle?
I'm gonna end this show right now.
I know.
Wrap it
I know.
up.
I love Patty Bell only because I love you and I know your love for Patty. I never met Patty.
Wait,
Let me ask you this. You say you've been friends with Goodwin since 7th grade, right? I started being friends with Goodwin about sophomore, junior yearish. I couldn't stand him. I don't know how you hung around
Why?
Goodwin at Goodwin. That's when he was Anthony Goodwin.
That's sir.
I was
No, that's when he
always
was
tough.
Anthony Goodwin.
Always
Making track records.
I was always
And
tough.
like, just weird. He's just a weird fuck. Like, how you hang around somebody like that at that age? Like,
And
he's
now
just,
when they hit him.
like the guy that stand in the middle of the locker room and get dressed and shout
That's
to his
right
drawers
draws.
and like not give a fuck. Like, how do you fucking shit like that?
Because we both went to the same grammar school and we transferred to 7th grade, so it was just really.
So y'all was a fault friend.
No, we were real friends.
Oh, okay.
From day one, it was just we just fuck with each other. I don't even really know what happened, but we sat next to each other. It wasn't too many black.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense. Exactly, brother. What up?
We both transferred into the
Yeah.
South.
And we sat next to each other, I think.
Yeah.
So basically, you ain't know what he was doing was weird.
I wasn't doing nothing weird.
Listen, man.
He was just like, "What's up,
Anthony
bro?"
D.
When he was hanging
Sir
around
Anthony
you.
D. Motherfucking Goodwin has always loved Patti LaBelle, John B., Pepsi.
Missing one person.
Let me think. Hold on.
Corey Lightfoot.
Can't believe you missing this bitch.
Who?
Glass.
Hold on. Oh, Gladys?
Mm-mm.
No, hold on. Diggy?
No. Hell
He's a
no.
rapper?
Oh,
Yeah,
rapper.
It's a rap.
Queen Latifah.
Hey, that makes sense. That don't make more sense.
We're not T.Y. looking at us.
Missy Elliott.
Oh, my God. No, my bad, bro. My
Yeah.
bad. No.
Fred, you wouldn't do it all. That was just
Goodwin, Goodwin. First of all, I love Missy because of Goodwin.
Yeah, this nigga.
I know all Missy songs because of Goodwin.
That's great.
Him and my dog had a special. Him and Buddy had a special relationship.
Yeah.
The dog, you had the dog? What was his name?
Buddy.
Bowser?
Buddy.
Buddy moved on.
Buddy.
Who was that Mark?
Man, old buddy,
Yeah,
man.
Jamal was here. You remember that Buddy moved on.
Was it a poodle? What kind of dog?
Yorkie.
They lost again?
I never seen him. Yeah. I never
Well, Fred, it has been a pleasure.
John B.
I don't want to say that you disappointed us, but we got to get you back. And
Hell yeah, Fred. We got
make sure.
They're not going to ask you that.
We got to make sure that he is poured up.
This man is a not at all. You know,
Barry gonna get
y'all
me
the
blocked out.
offensive line, and he was going through you like it was nothing.
Yeah, man.
Getting
I'm
up under
letting
that.
off the hook. What you had to say, Devin?
What did you spend? What's the craziest thing you spent your money on when you first got it? Like, did you go buy 10 Xboxes,
Nah.
6 flat screens?
Box Chevy.
My bed. The first bed I ever got.
A Serta.
No, I bought a big ass bed. No, I'm serious.
California.
Real bad.
Fred is from the
Wait,
South.
how much was it?
It's about like 5,000-6,000.
The California King? The California King.
I want to lay in that motherfucker.
California King.
Bro, my mama still my mama. But okay, the craziest thing, shit.
Like, that you was like, man, why did I do this? Like, your agent was
Things,
like, why did you just do
I
this?
bought these, I'll tell you.
Gucci.
No, it was the earrings I bought. Remember the, it was,
Yeah, they kind of like those.
the diamond screen, what they call it?
Shrooms.
No,
Look, he know.
the diamond, like what they say.
Study.
They take, I had the big, remember I had the big square ones? And they was,
The princess cuts?
no, they like what they
Like yours.
the crushed diamond.
Yeah,
Diamond. But I had the big rectangle one. Remember, and one was, they was half yellow and half blue.
Yeah, the camera. Let's get it.
That's the ghetto. That's the ghetto South Side.
Oh man.
Retail price?
Retail price probably about 8,500.
These
Fred,
is
these
only 700.
not big.
These not the same. These only 700.
I know, but I mean I didn't know.
For a pair, every for one or
Two.
two? Okay.
The fuck
Wow.
out of
But
here.
that was out with the Crush Groove movie.
Where are they
He
now?
wasn't wrong with
Where
that.
are they
He
now?
pawned it.
So yeah, they gone. I've been got rid of them.
You lost the money.
We put him in the
No, I
side.
got rid of them. I didn't lose them. I got
So,
rid of them.
Seven,
I got rid of them, yeah.
Like, I need
Fred, you would change my life with them earrings, goddamn it.
Take that, get that shit out of my house.
You like that when you showed up with them?
Yeah.
Shit,
And they was like,
your goof
they were like
ass.
hanging off my ear, like they were like the big square.
I know, we know something. He don't know, but we know.
You probably showed them to me.
I definitely showed it to you.
That's when I love how parents
They were like,
never
your
manage
earlobe, your earlobe was like, my earlobe was hanging.
Hanging and shit.
you. I don't give a fuck what team you play for. Take that dumb ass shit out there. That's when you get back to earth.
That was because you gotta understand, I came out at a very tricky time. It was like the franchise boys, then Hov was like, put that collar, put that button up on. You know what I mean? So we didn't know where to go. We
were.
I was like, yep.
You hear that? Put no button up.
Which one is it? Are we snapping or are we?
And our pictures reflect that.
They do.
We're real confused in our pictures.
Oh,
We got
man.
button ups and
I don't
weird
know what
I
little
went dress shoes to the club.
Right, you just-
Motherfucker got on long sleeves, then he got on shorts. I'm
Yeah.
like,
Oh, nowadays you talking about?
I definitely went to hoodie on.
Oh yeah, we was just doing anything.
Fred,
I seen a picture with Iverson. I was just like, wow, big ass.
Fred, we
Iverson.
gotta fucking go bowling. They not gonna leave the fuck alone.
Okay,
Fred,
Y'all bowling that?
Fred
Yeah.
Evans,
Yeah.
thank you for being here. Number 90, Fred Evans. Thank you for being here. Good man.
I appreciate it, man.
This is Unapologetic Fast Five Fridays. Follow us on Facebook, IG, Twitter, YouTube, Gmail, Snapchat.
Sir.
On
Yeah.
Wednesday night, Sir and Jer, we have a special guest who's been with, sponsored by Jobs by Jazz and RJ Payne. And next Friday, we
My check
have
entertainment Father's Day Family Bash. BJ 25 hours. Katrina Danielle. She's tagged.
Unapologetic will be in the building. Put the guns down, Chicago.
Keys.
We're not killing the kids.
Yeah.
Well, walk
One
up
more
to
question.
bitches and say, I'm Fred Evans and see how
Hey,
it works.
Siggy Sanders want to know your zodiac sign.
Who?
She's a person, why she's gorgeous, Fred.
Scorpio, baby.
Oh, shit. That's how you do. That's what they want you to talk about, Fred. Unapologetic, we is gone, goddamn it.
Shit, your mate is a Cancer.